So I was just chilling at home when my friend Sarah called me and asked me, like, what are you doing tonight? And I was like, well, probably whatever you're about to suggest. So she told me she's staying at a Manga Capsule Hotel tonight and invited me to join her. So of course I hurried right over and found myself in the check-in lobby for said hotel, albeit kind of a deserted lobby with just this weird security cam footage here and not really sure what to do, but you know. Well, it appears to be self-check-in. I've just gotten here. It's a tiny little area. I actually came up here. It looked wrong, so I went back out thinking, oh, maybe I came in the wrong elevator. So Sarah's coming to rescue me, so she should be here shortly. We'll see. I'm not sure how to check in. And it seemed like not being sure to check in was a common sentiment because there was like instructions and different steps in different languages like all over the place. Is a little confusing. I think the main takeaway here is you just press like the call button on the iPad and that connects you to like a real person. It was kind of funny. She had me, it was all in English, thank goodness, but she had me like hold up my phone with the confirmation email on it and she was trying to like read off the numbers off my phone. So it was kind of like funny to try to communicate with her to get through this whole check-in process. But luckily Sarah had already done it, so she kind of walked me through it. Thank you, Sarah, for coming to my aid. That was one of the most elaborate check-in processes. So you have to like call on an iPad and it connects you to some lady who I think...
Not in Japan.
Not in Japan. I was sensing an Indian accent, I think, but she basically, I think, runs the check-in for a lot of hotels like this. So she had to I had to confirm my hotel name. I had to fill out a registration form, which Sarah very kindly did for me ahead of time, so thank you. But we're checked in now, so we're gonna go check it out. Sarah's already been here. She says she's already...
It's awesome.
Yeah, she says it's really cool. So we're gonna check it out. Woo! Okay, we're gonna go check it out. We put in our pin code here, and I'm so excited for air conditioning and to see this place. Oh my gosh, this is the manga room. Oh gosh. Oh, this is my bed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 401. Oh my god, look, this is my little cubby. Oh, it's so cute. It looks pretty comfy. Spoilers, this might actually be more like mattressing than I have in my own bed at home. Oh, this is so nice. Wow, look at this. Oh, this is neat. Dang, everyone else has the better view, I think.
That's my room.
Oh, which one's yours? Oh, this is Sarah's cubby. She's not here right now. I wonder where she is.
I put a bunch of manga in there already.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, under the covers.
Sarah's already claimed her manga. Hopefully it's nothing I want to read.
I just have to speed read it.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's a balcony.
Yeah, if it wasn't so hot.
If it wasn't so hot, this would have been great. Let's see if I can figure out how to...
You just slide. You don't even need to lock it. I don't think it was locked.
Okay, I'm very smart. I got that.
That's pretty cool.
But this is like a really, really cute balcony. This is like my dream balcony.
Yeah, and I like how you can feel Tokyo.
You really can. It feels like, wow, what's that building?
Definitely an office.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Okay, back inside. It's too hot.
Too hot, yeah, sorry. In the winter, though.
That's too cold.
This one. I love how the cubbies are like built into the bookshelves pretty much. It's like every reader's dream.
Yeah, that's why I said a manga lover's dream.
Oh god, we're saying the same thing.
It's okay. That's because that's what it is.
Yeah.
But if you like look here, these ones here are all like English.
Oh, they have English ones too?
Yeah.
I was totally gonna pretend to understand the Japanese of whatever manga I picked.
These ones are all Japanese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I practice my Japanese or should I do English? Sarah always encourages me to practice Japanese.
Nihongo ganbatte.
Hi. So then the toiletries. It's a toilet, you guys don't need to see it. Shower. Oh, okay. And then this is a cute little... Oh, I like that they have cups for the water. That's nice. Oh. Because it's hot. Japanese tap water is very safe to drink.
Is it not in America?
No, it is. It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a small shelf of English titles. They were the most basic, like Shonen, My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man, Fullmetal Alchemist. Stay tuned, by the way, for my review of these manga later in the video if you want to hear my opinion and take on them. But yeah, a good selection of English titles, really. Pretty impressive. Fullmetal Alchemist is one of my favorite, and they have this really nice English hardcover version of the manga. So Sarah also said she picked this one to read, but I'll probably copy her because this feels so nice. And it's been so long since I've read a hardcover book. Most of the manga I read, I have to read it online because that's just the easiest, but it's nice to actually have it in your hand.
I just watched all of season 1 of Chainsaw Man, and I thought to myself, perfect opportunity, I'll keep reading it, but it's not here. And the only shonen that I can see is really like Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia. So
Really like generic, like.
So we're wondering, are they all on the male floor?
Yeah, this is like all the female like leading anime on this floor, which is the female only floor, so.
It's a little gender bias maybe.
Yep, discrimination. Sarah wants to read Chainsaw Man.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to know. If I find a staff member, I'm going to ask, because I'm a little disappointed if that's the case. No way is the male floor this
Yeah,
girly.
this is like.
Now that we're talking about it, I'm like, yeah, actually, this is hella girly.
Yeah, the word for shoujo means like kind of manga or anime for females, for women, and that's like 80 to 90% of this, so.
Yeah.
So I'm hungry, we're gonna go eat, and this area does not have the most options, but we found an option. So, Italian, spoilers. Sarah put on a little bib.
Yes, and we're prepared. And this is a tomato arrabbiata pasta with penne. And the guy who prepared it, he's really sweet. And it looks delicious. And Alyssa, what did you get?
I got a cream-based pasta, one of my favorites, and I asked the guy, like, do you have any cream pastas? And he kind of was like, yeah, I'll make you whatever. And it looks so good. So
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Itadakimasu.
After dinner, it was time to do the most Japanese thing you can do when you visit Japan, and that is, of course, do a konbini run. You never need to pack anything, because you can always just be like, oh, we'll just stop at a konbini. Totally fine.
The good thing is there's lots of konbini right outside the hotel. So we've got 7-Eleven, Mini Stop. Mini Stop is good for ice cream.
True. So we can get like snacks or like, you know, any kind of, Sarah said ice cream, and bring it back into the Capsule Hotel. Just a side note, I think I go to the konbini like 2 to 3 times a day on average, and I think for like living in Japan, that's on the lower side of things. Okay, so we stopped at one of the konbinis and we both got water to get us through the long-lasting night. And I really like these jelly beans, and I haven't been able to find them lately. And I looked and they didn't have them, and I think they discontinued my favorite jelly beans, so I just had to get Haribo. And then Sarah copied me, and she also got Haribo.
No, she copied me. I'm German. We created them, so get out.
I didn't understand anything you just said. Okay, I'm back in my little cubby. Have to talk quietly. We just went to a Shinto to take a nice bath. We actually didn't even end up using the baths here, but now I'm gonna do my routine to get ready at night, a very abridged version of it, and a little cubby, which is fun. So first, hairbrush. Okay, next, moisturizer. And finally, take off my contacts. I cannot see anything right now. Glasses. Also, I can already tell you that it's going to be difficult to sleep tonight because this is pretty stuffy and we only have this little fan and it is not that strong. Here, feel. Not very strong at all. Hopefully I'm able to sleep tonight. So now before Sarah gets too needy and wants to hang out, I'm gonna take this time to myself to read some manga. I'm reading Full Metal Alchemist, which is one of my all-time favorites, and I've never read it in manga form, so I'm very excited. Yeah, if any of y'all thought to yourself, she's not really reading that, is she? You're right, it was just for the B-roll cinematic shot, but I will read it later, promise. So soon after, I was summoned by Sarah to join her in her cubby. This was actually a really nice time. We had all the essentials here. We had our manga, I had my Haribo. Sarah had her AirPods in. I think she ended up giving, yeah, look, oh, she's so sweet. She like gives me one so we can listen to chill lo-fi beats together while we both read the same manga, which was Full Metal Alchemist. It's one of our favorites, the both of us. And this, honestly, like, yeah, we're filming it here, also B-roll for her video, so she I think she gives me like instructions and like looking at the camera at some point. But we chilled here and read for probably like a couple hours, pretty late into the night. We finished like, I think both of us finished like a volume of Full Metal Alchemist each. I'm just really nice to like just relax and read, you know, next to someone. Like honestly, that's probably like the main point of this hostel and was a highlight for sure. So just make sure if you stay here, take some time to actually read. But anyhow, then it was time to return to my little cubby. I've really made it my own home in this short amount of time. Look at all my crap here. And it was time for bed. Bedtime now. Hopefully I'm able to sleep well. I have my eye mask. So this will help. Hopefully you won't hear from me again until the morning. Ohio, good morning. I just woke up. I actually slept that's like the crazy hair. I actually slept really well. I had two little fans blowing next to me, so I wasn't even that hot, and it was really pretty quiet, especially after like midnight. No one was really coming in or out anymore, so the mattress was unexpectedly comfortable, and it's a lot comfier than some of these little cubby places I've stayed in before, like in other hostels and stuff. So I slept great. 10 out of 10, would recommend. Okay, now it's time for Alyssa anime reviews. I'm just gonna go over 3 really big ones, and if you haven't seen them, these reviews might not make a lot of sense to you because I'm trying to keep it under 30 seconds and really brief, but anyways, here we go, quick fire. Okay, first, Demon Slayer, about a boy whose sister took her emo phase way too far and subsequently has to fight off a bunch of demons who also took their emo phase way too far. Pros, pretty sword fights where slashing your sword can create a huge tidal wave or a bolt of lightning. Cons, apparently those tidal waves and bolts of lightning are metaphorical and are just symbolic of the different sword styles? Like, what? You know this is anime, right? Like, you can just have those lightning sword attacks be literal. Like, we've all seen Naruto, right? My Hero Academia. It's Harry Potter, but with superheroes. Or wait, even better example, it's X-Men, but with anime superheroes. Point is, it's about a superhero school. I feel like you got that. Pros, it's Korean high school students are suddenly thrown into real-world battles as the supervillains start to take over the entire planet. Cons, we still have to spend like half the show watching them study and take their finals. Like seriously, there's nothing anime loves more than shoehorning high school plotlines into literally any story. Lastly, Full Metal Alchemist. So, a pair of brothers decide to handle their mommy issues with cosmetic surgery and joining the military rather than just going to therapy. Pros, dynamic characters and complex storylines that all arpeggio into a conclusion that does the hardest thing for a conclusion to do, which is just to be satisfying. Cons, so the first episode of the anime is like filler and it sucks, and I don't know why they did that, no one knows, so it's hard for people to like get into it if you tell them to watch the show. Also watch Brotherhood, that's Brotherhood, not the original. The original is good too, but it has like a manga, it doesn't have the manga original ending, so that's kind of lame. It's a little confusing to explain that to people as well, but just watch Brotherhood, start from episode 2, you'll be golden. Like, be careful. These edges are so sharp.
I just stabbed my neck. I wanted to like lean in to take a look.
Oh, really hot. Here this morning too, when I was getting out of bed, I was backing out of the cubby and I lifted my head too soon and I banged it right on the corner, so be careful. Okay, I've had a lovely little stay in my cubby. It is almost checkout time now, so we gotta check out and leave. Checkout is 11 a.m., so it's not that bad. I was able to actually sleep in for a bit. But I had a great time staying, and I highly recommend this place in particular. I really can't speak for other capsule hotels. For that, check out the rest of Sarah's video, where she's going to a bunch of different capsule hotels. But for now, Johnny.